My name is Michelle Cass. I'm a pediatric speech and language pathologist, and I thought to just share something that I'm going to use in my therapy bag this week. I like to crochet a loop so that when I put it in my Parmesan container, it will not tangle up. So I'm going to do a cutting activity with children. So here I go, just knitting, and this crochet is pretty relaxing. I like to knit whenever I have an opportunity. Now I'm going to just cut a piece. So I'll get my scissors and just cut a piece off. Now this part, I'm going to go ahead and use my Parmesan container. I'm going to open it and see. Make sure I have the part that's going to come loose. Oops, not that side. So let's see if that's going to be nice. So I'll go ahead and put this at the bottom. Go ahead and put it in. Now I'm going to open the container, and I'll just use this open part. Put this in. Go ahead and screw it. So I have a nice area for a child can pull the string. Go ahead and cut small pieces. I'll just put some here. When a child cuts with scissors, it's nice that the child's thumb is up toward the ceiling and the child's elbow is tucked near their body so that they can cut. I'm gonna continue to cut some strips, and this is one of the most favorite activities that a lot of children have during therapy. So continue to cut pieces, or the child will be cutting, you can model. And of course, very close supervision when a child has sharp scissors. You want to keep your eyes on them and make sure that it's age appropriate. Anywhere you can see the child's maturity, but 2.5 years old I think is a good age. So we can keep on cutting little pieces. As you can see, it comes out nicely and it's not tangled because I crocheted that string. I think that's a good amount of pieces. So I'll put these aside. And I got a coloring sheet. And this coloring sheet I found from makeandstitch.com. And it's just a simple flower. Now I like to color. And sometimes it's really nice when a child has a short crayon because they can use a more neat pincer grip. So those broken crayons are good to use. And I'm just going to go ahead and color the flower and the leaves. And in speech therapy, I like to, if I'm using the color brown, I may use the simple sign language for brown to show the child, or I can use the first sound in the word and say brown. And then we'll make this color the flowers a pretty blue. Also, I'll show the child a simple sign for flower. And it's simple to pull up to find signs. You can do a Google search and type ASL sign for flower, and there'll be a simple sign to show you how to do that, and you can show the child. I think that looks really pretty. So I like to use little containers. I really like the Montessori approach to learning, where they use containers and they use a lot of activities that have a purpose and functional play or functional use. So we'll put some glue in the container. Now I like to use paint brushes to glue things on, but of course it's a good sensory approach. So you can have the child just use their finger. We're just gonna go ahead and put some glue on the flower. And then the pieces that we cut, I can use the brown and go down the stem for some added texture. So that's a good piece. And then we can just maybe use some white. So I have some glue here and just give it some texture. So this would be a very fun and engaging speech therapy activity for a child. So go ahead and go around. And I'll go ahead and just use my white to be consistent. My hands are very sticky, so I would use descriptive concepts when playing with the child and discuss sticky, and we can talk about my hands are dirty and that I can go and wash my hands. And there we have it, a beautiful flower. We did a 3 to 4 step direction, so we used the yarn and we cut them, of course, with the scissors that a child got to do that activity. And then another activity is to dip their finger in the glue and put it on and then put the yarn on. So I hope that this activity is helpful. And again, the site that I got this coloring sheet was www.makeandstitch.com. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you.